OLIGHT i3T Plus product review from 5 Stone. We have used this thing real world in tough conditions, and we're here to give you the product review for this time so you can see if it's a good fit for you. So check it out. What's up, guys? Eric back here with 5 Stone. We got this awesome product review today. This is the OLIGHT i3T Plus Slim Pocket Light. I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag. This light is awesome. It is one of the best lights that I've ever used, and I have put it through the test here in Kentucky with the recent tornadoes. I have used it at a recent tactical rifleman class, a high-risk travel class. If you ever get a chance to check out a TR class, you need to do that, guys. Tactical rifleman has good stuff. Anyway, this light has held up to the test for us here at 5 Stone. We're going to go into some more details of what all we did with that light. But let's get to it here. Let's go over this light and let you know what it is and if you think it'd be a good benefit for you with what you might need. So, the OLIGHT i3T Plus. This, again, is a slim pocket flashlight that actually has dual functions on here. I didn't know that because I'm a typical guy and don't read the instructions until it's too late. So I'm out there, using this, and I realized, like, hey, this thing just got brighter. I didn't know it had 2 modes with it, right? So anyway, we're going to go over that. So hopefully my errors will not be your errors, and you can figure out how to use this thing the right way. We're going to do an unboxing because some people just I don't know why they have this weird fetish with unboxing items on YouTube. So anyway, for your fetish pleasures, I'm going to unbox this. But before that, on the outside of the box, there is something for you to look at. There is a 5-year quality warranty. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to a place on their website where you can put in your warranty information. I have not done that yet. I need to do that because, again, I didn't read the box or anything on it until later. So on the back, it gives you the features that, again, I didn't read, but I probably should have. So let's get this thing open. Obviously, I've opened it because I've used it. But anyway, so as we open this box up, you're going to see it comes in this plastic case here. On top is a big, massive yellow sticker that says "Read Me." And pretty much it just says, hey, take the top cap off where you turn it on, the little switch cap, and take out the little plastic film that covers the battery so the light will work. That's all that says. In the back here, you have the instruction manual that, again, I didn't read and I probably should have. So, now, let's go over the light. External parts of this light, the body of this thing. Whenever you get this light out of the package, if you're like me, the first thing you're going to notice is that it feels like it's just really good quality build. It's not heavy by any means, but it's not lightweight and kind of weak and feeble feeling. It's got a good grip to it. It's got a good feel, a good length to it, and it doesn't feel so big and bulky that you wouldn't want to carry it every single day. Because to be honest with you, you think about carrying a knife, you think about carrying a flashlight, you think about all this other stuff. It's like, where am I going to put all this stuff every day that I just carry in normal clothes? Maybe it's dress clothes, maybe it's whatever. I need a place to put this. Maybe I have a computer bag. This thing is so slimline, you can put this in the little pin pockets of a computer bag, a work bag, or whatever. This thing is made with I call it a double helix little knurled grip. Hopefully you can see that on there. We're going to go to the website in a minute and I'll show you some more. But it's got a little spiral pattern to it right there that really helps to get that grip on there. A lot of your flashlights, like this one right here, this is a stream light. You get a hold of this one, it's got that little textured knurled pattern on there. That's good as well. That's a good grip on there as well. But honestly, this is a more bigger, round, beefier one. For this slim line design that you would think would be kind of hard to get a hold of, especially with somebody like me with big hands, that really helps to grip it. I really enjoy that. One suggestion I do have for OLIGHT is if they would take this wider pattern that we're going to go over here in a minute, because again, this is like a double helix. You got a narrow strip and then a wider strip. If you would add the knurled pattern to that wider strip, I think it would just be the best of both worlds. I think it would be awesome. But this is nothing to balk at, to be like, oh, I don't want to get that light, because this is an incredible light. You can see on mine, I've kind of got it, roughed up and stuff where we've used this thing. I put this thing through the test here in Kentucky in the tornado. One of our own, Chris Wilson, our survival and defense medical instructor. Chris lost everything in the tornado. The tornado came right through and just took his home, took his barn, killed some of his livestock, took his workshop, and the guy lost everything. So we came together for Chris, and we're out there searching for, sentimental items for his family, for his kids, and gifts and pictures and all this stuff, whatever we could try to find on there. And I use this light all day long for days, just going through looking in little nooks and crannies and trying to find what we could. Used it at nighttime because we were working at night doing certain things, and this light has definitely held up to the test. Let's go into a little bit more about this light on the external part of it. You can see here there's a double clip. Now this is something that's been out for a little while. That flashlights are all, all these companies and manufacturers are starting to put it on there. But you see you've got a double clip. Your typical one that goes like in the pocket. Then you got one up here on top too, okay? Now that's a really good feature that you need to start looking for really any of your tools or equipment, because obviously you put it in your pocket like normal. This little reverse clip, if I can get there you can see it, this reverse clip here is to make it hands-free. So maybe you're working on something, you can clip it up on over your head and you're working, or you can put it on a cap. You can slip that on just right there and be able to work on an item hands-free and do what you need to do. That's a good feature. I love that feature on there, and that should really be on every single clipped tool, item, anything that you carry, because it's very beneficial. Besides a knife, that really wouldn't make much sense. But anyway, yeah. So on the button switch there, you can see it's got a little textured pattern there that you get a hold of. It gives you some good real estate and lets you know that you've got a hold of it, where it's at. And the length of this thing is just really, really important, I think, that you look at. So I've got big hands, guys. When I grab this flashlight, look how much that I still have sticking out the end. That's important. We teach self-protection classes. We teach, to use what's around you as a tool. So this right here can be taken anywhere and be used as a weapon and as a tool to help protect yourself or somebody else. When you've got that much sticking out the end that you can use to strike with, it becomes a really effective tool. And you think, well, if I hit with the end, aren't I going to bust the lens? I don't think that you will, because look how that's recessed back in there. It's got a good recessed lens that's back in there far enough that stuff won't hit it. And again, I use this out, guys, and I was hitting on everything. I never cracked that lens cover at all. It's held up to what I put it through. So that's kind of the functionality. Your cap here, you'll unswitch. The threading on this even is just amazing quality, guys. The O-ring in there, you can see a silicone O-ring, is very good quality. I've taken apart flashlights and put them back together. For example, this one that I just held up a while ago, that we're going to have a comparison video and talk about some of the Streamlights. I'm not knocking Streamlight because I like them, but the difference in this alone is amazing. Okay, so just every little quality component that they've thought of has come together in one awesome package in this OLIGHT i3T Plus. We're going to switch over and go to the actual company webpage, so you can kind of see some information on here that want to go over some of the tech specs on it. So again, the i3T Plus Slim Pocket Light, it says here it's $29.95. I think that's exactly what I paid for it at Amazon whenever I bought the light. It's got the extended runtime because you've got 2 different modes. I didn't pay attention to this because I didn't read the instructions, okay? But you got 2 different modes on this light. I got 15 lumens, which is my first mode. So I'm going to try to turn this on so you can see. Click it one time, you got a 15 lumen light. This is a partial click with my thumb. I can let off and it'll shut off. Okay, if I want to do a hard click and click it down, I got a good positive click on there and the light will stay on so I can work. I don't have to hold that button down. Now, if I want to go brighter, that 15 lumens, by the way, is perfect for just your everyday working. I'm working around the house doing stuff. Maybe I'm a mechanic. Maybe I'm looking for something in my car. I'm a carpenter, whatever it is. I don't want a big bright, flashback in my eyes reflecting off of items when I'm trying to see certain things. This 15 lumen light is perfect for that. Whenever you go up to the next one, which is level 2, this is your 250 lumens. I'm going to show you this. And you can see that bright glow. That is bright. That's 250 lumens coming out of this little package of 2 AAA batteries. That is an excellent, very bright light. You can see how much that lights up. So I can just kind of shine that around here. It's a really good light and does its job. I use both settings, both modes during the recovery operation after the tornado, and it worked well. The thing about it too, let's go back to their website here. The thing about it too is if you're running the 15 lumens, you got 28 hours of use. Okay? And 28 hours of use is something that I want to really kind of go in a little more detail about. Think about 2 AAA batteries. Okay? How common are these batteries? You can get these about anywhere for really cheap and keep them stocked up, in supply with you for next to nothing and have a whole nother 28 hours of battery life on low mode. Yes, it's not, I think the run time for the 480 minutes on the 250 lumen, that's still a long time, but you really don't need 250 lumens all the time. You're primarily going to be running that 15 lumen for just day-to-day use. So a lot of these flashlight companies are making these rechargeable batteries and rechargeable ports that go into charge your light. Now that's handy, don't get me wrong. And those rechargeable OLIGHT batteries that I've used have held up to the test. You know, it's very seldom, like I've got one on my Glock, I've got one on some other weapon systems, and they hold up well. But here's my thinking behind that. If I have to pack around a charger cable and have to pack around maybe a power bank, or if I have to pack around a cigarette plug adapter to be able to charge it while I'm driving down the road and depend on having a vehicle to plug it into, or maybe a wall plug that I can plug it into the wall to charge it, why don't I just pack two little small AAA batteries? So if you think of it that way, it's kind of like, well, maybe it does make more sense that I would just rely on the batteries because they're cheap and they're affordable, and I could put them about anywhere and pack them in just as much space as it would take to pack all that other stuff, right? Use your power bank for something else that you need to be able to communicate with or whatever in a certain survival situation or whatever. So think about that, guys. It's got two AAA batteries that last 28 hours on low power. That's a good benefit to have and to consider. Going back to their website here, let's go through some of these pictures. I want you to kind of really focus in on that knurled double helix pattern there that you can see. I do suggest maybe, you know, like I said, OLIGHT, if you can put a little knurled pattern on that outside spiral helix, man, I think that would be very beneficial and have the best of both worlds, and just nothing would really top it. You can see here this hand gripping this. Now I got a little bigger hands than this person, obviously, but you can kind of see how much of that light sticks out the end. It's not a lot, but it's enough to give you a striking surface if you needed it. And then again there, you can see a really good close-up view of that double loop. And there's even a little hole there in that loop where you could tie a lanyard to it if you wanted to. And that end cap, you've got that textured rubberized pattern as well. Some of your specs down here, your beam distance is 70 meters. Now it says charging type, optional charger. I don't know if they create some kind of battery to insert here that's rechargeable, but again, I don't know why you would want it. But if that's your thing, hey, maybe they've got that for you and you'll be good to go. And it's waterproof rated as well. So guys, if you are looking for a good light, I think that the OLIGHT slim pen light, the i3T Plus, is probably a good light for you to consider. It's kind of hard for me to just say, man, I highly recommend this. You got to check this out. Everybody needs to get one. But for the price of 30 bucks for something that's a legit, real, everyday carry option for every single person, doesn't matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter if you're tactical, doesn't matter if you're in, you know, law enforcement, search and rescue, if you're going to college, if you're just, you know, driving down the road, you just want to have a light system in your vehicle, if, you know, whatever. If you're a carpenter, if you're a mechanic, it doesn't matter. This thing can serve a purpose for everybody. Your kids in school to have a backup if the power went out or something happened, or have something as a self-defense tool. Guys, this thing is where it's at. This thing is awesome. And I think you should really check it out. For 30 bucks, you can't really go wrong. So if you're looking for something for a gift for somebody or whatever, check them out. I got mine on Amazon. You can probably look around, maybe cheaper now, maybe more expensive now, I don't know. But mine was what they're listed for online currently. So, guys, thank you so much for checking out this product review. I don't want you to go anywhere yet. Hang on just a second. So I want you to know about 5 Stone. I want you to please subscribe to the 5 Stone channel. Please hit the bell to get more notifications. Make some comments below for us so we can grow the channel. 5 Stone does more than just do some product reviews. 5 Stone is huge, and we do a lot of things that can use your support. We support the frontline workers. We are the frontline workers. 5 Stone's a group of the 5 Stone Pro staff who has dedicated our lives on the front line serving our communities and our country. Whether it's, we have people from the military, we have people from medical, we have doctors, nurse practitioners, paramedics, we got flight crew members, we got survival experts, defense combat experts, we've got former combat veterans, and we've got all these people that come together for you guys to help provide information, to provide training for civilians, for churches, for colleges, for schools, for communities, for other organizations and agencies. We've trained, you know, all the way up to federal law enforcement agencies. And we want to help other people be prepared to respond and serve. And by doing that, we also have our 5-Stone Frontline Coffee, which is a Kentucky gourmet coffee. It's all Kentucky proud, roasted here in Kentucky. We ship it all over the United States. I know there's a lot of other big, massive coffee companies out there that's doing something similar, but we really want to focus on our frontline workers here, and that's what we try to use to be able to fund our missions as 5-Stone to continue serving on the front line, like mission work and giving back and things like that. So that helps us to be able to give and to contribute back to the front line, to the families of fallen frontline heroes. So if you would be willing to check us out at 5stoneusa.com, there's a website right there. You can see it at 5stoneusa.com. And check it out. We got our coffee on there. We got some different products on there. We got our shirts and things like that if you're interested in. You can do it. Check out our YouTube channel. We've got our product reviews. We've got podcasts. We've got motivational podcasts. We've got trauma talks, which is all about traumatic stress from the front line and how we adapt, and we try to reach out to other people that are suffering and try to help them and try to prevent suicides from our frontline workers and things like that. Like, this is a big mission that we're on, and we can use your help and support to make that happen. So thank you guys so much. If you need something from us, let us know. Hit that comment below, man. Let us know what you think about this light, and be more than happy to come to you guys and offer training. If you all can get some people together and something in particular that you're wanting, let us know. Reach out to us online on our website, and we'll make it happen, man. We'll come to you. You don't have to try to come to us. You get some people together, we'll make it happen. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you so much for all that you do. And don't forget your first line responders, man. Our frontline workers, whether it's doctors, nurses, dispatch, military, law enforcement, EMS, whoever it is, reach out to those people and thank them for their service. Thank them for what they do for you every single day. They have a sacrifice that goes unseen, scars that go unseen, and a lot of times they just need a thank you. So reach out to them, thank them, and you be prepared to respond and serve, because someday you're going to be somebody's first responder. You're going to be the one on the scene first. Are you ready? Are you prepared to take care of that situation when the time comes? If not, we can help you get ready. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.